Good morning. Arthur Offaly speaking on behalf of the Arthur Offaly Foundation, a totally independent victims group with no affiliation to any government agencies or any paramilitary groups. I'd like to speak this morning about that institution here in Belfast, the BBC. As a victims group, I think it is time to stand up and let the public know how the Irish nationalist people here in the north of Ireland have been treated by that anti-Irish, anti-Catholic BBC. This propaganda BBC run by the British government to appease loyalist paramilitary groups and loyalist politicians and a loyalist police force do nothing only insult and abuse Catholics at every opportunity they get. Now I am sick, sore and tired of listening to those loyalist, so-called loyalist commentators and those ex-paramilitaries from loyalist groups whose job was to murder innocent Catholics and burn Catholics out at the Troubles. Yet the BBC Known show and other BBC shows have these people on day and daily talking about their hatred for anything that is Irish or Catholic. And all we get from them is we want now. After 46 years of me trying to get justice for my unarmed murdered father, Arthur Joseph Offaly, in 1974, murdered by a 5-man gang of Sinn Féin ARA, Scum, who were employed by that corrupt loyalist paramilitary group calling themselves the RUC PSNI police force, were armed by the RUC PSNI and paid out of the public purse by that corrupt British government. The Sinn Féin ARA leadership allowed hundreds of their ARA members to become informers for that corrupt British government under the control of that corrupt RUC PSNI and allowed them to murder many innocent Irish Catholics. One such Catholic was my father, Arthur Joseph Offaly, aged 56 years old, father of 8 children, shot 5 times in the back by a Sinn Féin ARA double agent working for the British government. His code name was Steak Knife, aka Ferry Skepetice. He was the chief nutting officer in the ARA, as well as being a British agent. He was also an RUC PSNI informer, and his job in the ARA was to root out informers in the ARA. He got full authority from the leadership of the Sinn Féin ARA at the time to dispose of them, and that also included women members of the ARA. He was guilty of killing at least 25 members of the ARA, and he was answerable to no one. He had complete control over who lived or died, according to the leadership of Sinn Féin ARA. And the RUC PSNI and the British government knew what was going on, and they turned a blind eye to it, allowing many innocent members of the Irish Catholic public to be murdered by that British agent. And the RUC PSNI have known for the past 46 years who murdered my father and have withheld vital evidence, all to protect their jewel in the crown, mass murderer, Sinn Féin ARA informer, Steak Knife, aka Ferry Skepetice, and to cover up for the British government who allowed all those innocent Irish victims to die. No reason, only that they were Catholics and living in the north of Ireland. This British state had the corrupt British court system, and the British court legal system were told that my father's case was never to reach the courts, and the legal system obeyed that corrupt court. My father's cold case must be the longest murder case in the Troubles to be unsolved. Many Catholic lawyers and solicitors refused to take my father's case on, as did so-called human rights lawyers who did not want to offend Sinn Féin ARA. So much for British justice and one's human rights. Nothing or anything could replace my father, yet this corrupt state treated him like dirt to appease those Sinn Féin IRA scum and that lawless paramilitary group calling themselves the RUCPSNI. Oh, I forgot. This is the north of Ireland. We are Catholics. We do not have human rights and never had. Now my father had an old saying. I heard him say this many times in my lifetime. There are people who should not be amongst us. They are the personification of pure evilness and should be removed. Now, I say now that I will not receive any justice in this corrupt cesspit of a country run by those corrupt British scum. So I will have to turn to plan B. Now, good luck. Anyone who would like a tip of this story or any one of my stories can call me on my mobile 077 159 21137. Leave your name and address and I will send you a tip free. Thank you. Anyone who has a story to tell and wishes me to air can call me on my mobile 07715 921137, or I can send out a reporter to get your story. And remember, I will tell your story as you tell me. Nothing will be cut out. Now watch more of my stories on YouTube, arthurrofferty.com, YouTube Arthur Rofferty, Arthur Rofferty Docker, YouTube Jackspot 2012. That is a tip about the brutal murder of my father by a 5-man gang of Sinn Féin IRA led by Freddie Scappaticci on the orders of the British government, the RUCPSNI and the Special Branch. Now that Sinn Féin IRA scum Scappaticci carried out their orders on their command. Now my email is arthurrofferty1@gmail.com. Thank you for watching ASNI TV and I will see you soon. Thank you.